Oh, raindrops. We got Dr. King in the
Yes, we
building
do.
today.
Dr. Carlos the King. Okay.
Not to be confused with Martin Luther, but I'm here. Dustin, hold
Yeah,
something and cough.
that's right. See, we starting already. We starting already. Okay.
Listen, you know how I roll. You know how I roll. But the thing is this, more importantly, we have to get into the wardrobe because Dustin, I sent you your shit.
You
What's
send me
happening?
mine. You send me mine, and it is available and ready for use. It's just that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck in goddamn Houston, man, which is a wonderful city, beautiful people here, but I'm stuck. I can't leave until tomorrow, so I don't have my lab coat and my stethoscope to complete our set. But that's okay. hmm I'm
All
just off.
good.
I'm off today. You know what I'm saying? This is my day off. That's all.
No, no, listen. One thing about you, you are always on, and that's one of the main things that we love about you. So, raindrops, once again, Dustin Ross is sitting in for Dr. Heavenly, who, as you know, recently, Dustin, she got qualified for her congressional run. So,
Wonderful.
listen, that's why when she said to me, I need a break because she had to make sure she got qualified. She is now qualified, and I think early voting starts at the end of April, so expect to see her more on the campaign run. But Dustin,
Good for
uh,
her.
I'm happy you get to do this with me because you're the only one who I know that can give as much as you always do on our other shows together.
And I thank you. Yeah. So let's talk about their asses. Let's do it.
So
Come
let's
on.
get to Marathon Medicine, Dustin. They're still in Jamaica, and this is such an interesting trip because you really get a chance to see the guys on their own and the ladies on their own. The
Yeah.
episode starts off with, listen, Eugene really feels like Damon blew him off and not wanting to discuss the things with he and his wife. And it was something that I didn't realize how upset Eugene was. Now, as we
hmm
fast forward until the end, it was nice to see Damon really be vulnerable because he's always cool, calm, and collected. But when he talked about the fact, Dustin, that he is really taking the situation with his son very hard and
hmm
that anything can trigger him. And now we know why he wasn't trying to give Eugene anything, but Eugene was clocked in the way Toya is as the force multiplier of the show.
Yeah, Eugene was on one this whole damn episode. I was shocked because everybody knows that typically the husbands on Married to Medicine stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? And Eugene was quite literally making Toya and Heavenly's problem his and Damon's. And that's new. They haven't really done that before. So I don't know what the hell. I don't know if it was the rum punch. I don't know what it was, but some in Jamaica had Eugene Irie. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like I didn't I don't know what that was about. And I understand why Damon responded the way he did too. Those men don't King even. You know what I'm saying? Who's been
Right.
showing ass the past few episodes. He even had enough sense to say, hey, why are we why don't we just let the ladies handle that? Why are we arguing about what the ladies are going through? So I don't know. Eugene was on one. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, and listen, what he was trying to say is the fact that he is sick and tired of the ladies attacking his wife. I believe someone said this, and you tell me if I got this wrong, and maybe I was projecting because I was listening to what you said to me. But I felt like somebody, Dustin, said that Eugene has more Eugene has more smoke for Damon than he does the way his wife talks to him. Did I make this up?
100%. You didn't make that up. You made a point, is what you just made, okay? And 100%. Eugene tired of Toya cussing him out. He tired of the fans talking about he got a little dick and all the other stuff that they say because of Toya running her mouth. And so now it looks like he's had it. But I don't like people that lose their cool like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a crazy person, just be crazy from the beginning. Don't be calm and tepid and then switch up. I don't like that. Stick to the code. The men stay out of the ladies' shit and leave it alone. Now I know if I had a wife, I wouldn't want to see nobody cussing my damn wife out either. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. But they understand what's the environment and they understand what's going on. So I'm surprised that after 12 seasons, Eugene is finally deciding to take issue with the way that somebody is talking to Toya. In response, might I add, because Toya, the things that Eugene don't like them saying to Toya are responses to Toya's shit.
Right.
So I don't know.
And I also think too, when it comes to what the guys are really arguing about, a lot of it does stem from the fact that they tried their best if it's going to be something the men do for them to really do it. And that's why I love that Steve. I love Steve.
I
Now I love
love
Steve.
Steve.
I have a couple of different reasons why I do, but that's just me.
Okay.
But I will say one thing I do.
Uh-huh. Look, okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Dr. BB, no disrespect, but baby. You got a live one, baby. Okay. Anyways, that's why I love that Steve to me seems to be the one that is going to be the voice of reason for this show. Because even when the four ladies came to them wanting massages, Steve, and I believe Eugene too, were the only ones who did not do it. And what did not surprise me was Curtis being the first one to say yes, because any opportunity he sees women available, he's never going to turn down a touch.
That's what it sure seems like. Curtis is a damn fool, man. After this episode and seeing Curtis just make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision, he's a gump. He is, man. He's a fucking gump. That's what he is. And I cannot believe that he sat on television and said some of the things he said in this episode. Curtis is a gump and he does not make good decisions. He sat up there. I'm not even gonna go in yet, but just know Curtis made some really poor choices this episode, and I was quite surprised by it.
Well, I mean, listen, let's get into it because one thing about these recaps, we don't have to go in chronological order
Mm-mm.
because the biggest thing that Curtis really talked about as um the men were separated from the ladies, and in this particular case they had like this local male therapist or psychiatrist did whatever, and they started talking about king and quads, infertility issues and how it's not taking. And, Curtis obviously said some things that was jarring. He said that it's not decent, and it's out of order from a biblical standpoint, playing husband and wife while you're not being married, and felt that that was one of the main reasons, if not Dustin, the sole reason why they weren't procreating at this time because they're too busy playing house and it's not biblical for them to do that in the eyes of the Lord.
That tracks. It's usually the worst people on the face of the earth who are going to weaponize the Bible, hide behind Christianity, hide behind, Bible laws and things out of that book that they don't apply nowhere near their own selves, right? Curtis is a goddamn cheater. We seen him cheating. He cheated on his wife on fucking television. Full stop. You know what I'm saying? So that nullifies him of the ability to cast judgment, the ability to be a moral police officer for anyone else. You ain't shit. You cheated on your wife on Dr. Jackie on TV. On TV and don't give a fuck and act like it never happened and people supposed to just forget about that, and he assumes this haughty position of being able to tell. He literally, that was not prompted. The nobody he willfully put that out into the universe. Well, maybe it's because y'all are doing things out of order. Out of order? You doing things out of order. Your wife is the head of the house. You doing things out of order, Curtis. Okay, you're a subordinate. You submissive and subordinate to your wife. Your wife wears the pants in that family. Okay. She makes all the money. She takes care of your ass and keep you in them damn hoopties that he like to ride around in. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about his life is traditional. Nothing. So how dare you now try to use those rules against King and Quad? What did King and Quad do to to Curtis? What did they do? I recall Quad having Dr. Jackie's back, holding her down for staying with Curtis back in the day, and telling Jackie she, if that's what made her feel good and made her happy, that's what she should do. When did he get mad at King and Quad to try to embarrass them and vilify them and call them sinners and shit on TV? Who is he? Ryan Coogler? Is it up to him? You know what I'm saying? Is it up to him to? I thought Ryan Coogler was the one who told us who the sinners were, not Curtis. You know what I'm